we on?
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Scotty's checked in for O'Neal. Now, here's Scott. And here is Hardaway. Pass to Royal. Grant with the ball. The 17-footer. Hits some rim on the way. The night. Smith with it. Olajuwon in the high post. Orlando grabs the miss. Pass to Grant. Over Olajuwon. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Scores the ball so well. Grant requires sticky defense, as you see there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That one is off. And he's good on the second. Now here is Smith. Pass to Maxwell. It's rebounded by Royal.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now, here's Scott. Still scoreless. The kick out to Anderson.
Anderson can really stroke that thing from behind the arc. When he's in rhythm, he lets it fly confident.
Pass to Ori. Olajuwon left side. Back to Ori. The Rockets again can't hit. Orlando leading by 7. Anderson outside. Scott dishes to Hardaway. Some nice ball movement by the Magic.
The most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
Now here is Smith. And so it's Orlando now. And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. Houston with a big group substitution here. Herrera's checked in for Thorpe. Ellie comes in for Ori. Brooks checked in for Maxwell. And it's Cassell in for Smith. Orlando also making some changes. Rollins checked in for Grant. Turner comes in for Roy. Shaw subbed in for Anderson. Rockets trail by 5. Here's Cassell. Herrera passes to Ellie. Olajuwon left side. Another shot. And it's good on the layup. 14 points for him.
Yeah, whenever Olajuwon has the ball now, he wants to take the defense to school, and I like his aggressiveness.
Hardaway for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Magic lead by 6.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Herrera. Pass to Ellie. Olajuwon left side. Rollins grabs the board. Scott against Ellie. Here is Shaw. Scoreless thus far. Outside Hardaway. Turner with a screen for Hardaway. For three. And Hakeem Olajuwon pulls it down. It's Brooks on the wing. There's the screen. Pass to Olajuwon. Here's Cassell. That's good. It's Olajuwon with the assist.
How about the read there from Olajuwon, finding the open man.
Magic leading by 3. Here is Shaw. Down low. Nice move. Rollins with the bucket.
This is where you let Rollins go to work now because he knows how to score in close, and he's 7-1, so get it to him.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Brooks outside. Rollins against Olajuwon. The turnaround Jay. Basket good. Olajuwon's got 16 points.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Here's Scott. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Shaquille O'Neal getting it done for the Magic. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll return shortly. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Magic?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
They've got Ellen. Herrera is out there with Olajuwon. Then it's Cassell, and it's Maxwell in at the 2. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Magic leading by 3. Bowie gets the bucket. Bowie's got his first bucket in this one. Here's Cassell. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Houston shooting their second and third free throws tonight. That's good from Cassell. And so Cassell nails both of it.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
It's Scott on the wing. Fades. It's rebounded by Houston.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Here's Cassell. It's deflected. And now Orlando on the break. Releases from 15. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Bowie's got 4 points in the quarter. Rockets trail by 5. Pass to Olajuwon. Here's Maxwell. Olajuwon against Shaq. Over O'Neal. The Rockets with another miss.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7.
Orlando foul. Dennis Scott.
And the Magic making a change here. Turner's checked in.
In for the Magic, number 31, Jeff Turner.
Scott against Ellie. Pass to Cassell. Here's Maxwell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. The rebound by Turner. Orlando leading by 7. Launches a 3. Here's Shaq. The putback. Shaq gets it to go on Hakeem.
And, you know, once O'Neal flips the switch, folks, there's no stopping him. He's going to do what he wants to do and take whatever he wants to take.
Cassell, the pass to Maxwell. Olajuwon on the wing. Guarded by O'Neal. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Olajuwon. Here's Bowie. He's guarded by Maxwell. Bowie, the pass to Shaw. Now, here is O'Neal. Olajuwon with the rebound. Olajuwon's got 11 rebounds in the game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Maxwell in attack mode is a beautiful sight because it makes the defense nervous.
The Rockets have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. First one falls for the Rockets. Thorpe, he checked in for Herrera. Ori comes in for Ellie, and Smith subbed in for Cassell. Orlando also making some changes. Horace Grant, he's checked in for Turner. And it's Anderson in for Bowie.
Yeah, just an athletic competitor on both ends of the floor. Maxwell can guard both backcourt positions and has a number of ways he can score.
Here's O'Neal. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Olajuwon against O'Neal. Back to Olajuwon. Over O'Neal. The Rockets with another miss. Magic leading by 5. To the middle. Here's Grant. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And defense makes an effort to stop Grant inside, but he gets physical right back and gets the whistle.
The first free throw is good. That one misses. On offense, here are the Rockets. Smith outside. This one for 3. Rebound by the Magic. O'Neal's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Scott is a steady role player, actually a little more than a role player. This guy's a lethal sharpshooter from deep and can really stretch the floor.
The Magic have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. That's good from Scott. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Rockets trail by 7. Here's Maxwell. That one goes in.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low. And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Olajuwon's checked in for the Rockets. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Here is Shaw. No scoring in this one. Anderson outside. Goes up from the top of the key. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Anderson also has tons of confidence in his jump shot. He's a dynamic offensive talent.
Smith, the pass to Ori. And here's Maxwell for 3. Shaw with the rebound. Orlando leading by 7. Inside. Anderson with the ball. Now Smith defending. Anderson dishes to O'Neal. Olajuwon with the block. And he recovers it. That one drops for him. And it's the Rockets with the ball. Now Smith. 5 points in the game. It's tipped. Stolen by Grant. Covered by Smith. Shaw passes to Anderson. To the inside. O'Neal inside. He's defended by Olajuwon. Pass to Maxwell. Here's Olajuwon, defended by Shaq. Shaq against Olajuwon. Just 3 to shoot. Got a piece of it. Stolen by O'Neal. Scott against Smith. Right side Scott. And here's Shaq. Olajuwon with the block. And he stays with it. O'Neal misses. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. 9-point game. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Scott the pass to O'Neal. From down in the low post, it goes. O'Neal's got 18 points.
Boy, they keep feeding Shaq, and he keeps scoring. The big guy giving his team exactly what they want.
Pass to Ori. Here's Smith trying to get something going, and it's Kenny Smith with the 3. 8 points for him.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Royal, he's checked in for the Magic. Hardaway comes in for Shaw. Now here's Shaq. He's got 18. Good D by Olajuwon. Here's Maxwell. Drives to the hoop. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson. Shaw's checked in for Orlando.
Number 20, Brian Shaw.
Here's Smith. 8 points for him. Got that one up quick. And now just a 5-point Magic lead.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. And so here's Orlando. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Maxwell. Olajuwon with the ball. Now defended by Grant. Picked by Olajuwon. Olajuwon on the wing. Good, and Atori picking up the assist. Olajuwon's got 20 points. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for Houston?
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Now here's Olajuwon. He's got 20. Shoots over Grant. Olajuwon, no luck.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Hardaway, basket made. That's his third of the game. He's 3 for 9 now.
And Shaw really one of those efficient combo guards, known mostly as a shooter, but, man, he can also dish the rock.
Here's Smith. He's got 11. Thorpe kicks to Smith. Thorpe against Royal. Shot clock at 6. That's good, and the Orlando lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Olajuwon.
Look, when Olajuwon has the ball inside, there's not a lot you can do. He is extremely gifted in close.
Pass to Shaw. Back to Anderson. Over Ori. Anderson can't get it to go. Anderson against Ori. Olajuwon on the wing. 22 points for him. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. Scotty's checked in for Shaw.
Number 3, Dennis Scott.
Orlando leading by 3. And here is Hardaway. He's got 7. Anderson outside. Pass to Scott. It's rebounded by Houston. Olajuwon's got his 16th rebound on the night. And here's Maxwell for three. Good, and it's Horry picking up the assist. Horry's got his 7th assist here tonight. And so here's Orlando. 1:51 left to play here in the second quarter. And Anderson kicks to Scott. Good on the three-point shot. Scott's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And this is what Scott's being paid to do. He has great confidence from distance, as well he should.
Here's Horry. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
He's off on the second. Orlando leading. Fast break. Here come. And Anderson kicks to Grant. That one's good from the corner. Grant's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And that jumper of Grant is on point here tonight. He's thinking about shooting even before the pass comes his way.
Now here is Smith. He's got 11. Here's Thorpe. A slam dunk by Thorpe.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here are the Magic now. The Rockets making the shot. Anderson can't get it to go.
It's really a tale of 2 quarters. Shot it so well in the last, but this one can't get anything to fall.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Just 5 to shoot. Down low. And it's Grant that time on the assist by Anderson. Anderson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. There's 10 seconds left to play in the first half. Smith. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Penny Hardaway.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
He hits the second from the line. Outside Hardaway. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Magic lead by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Hakeem Olajuwon has been sensational.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Rockets trail by 3. On the court for Orlando, we've got Hardaway. O'Neal is out there with Grant. And there's Anderson. And it's Royal in at the 3. To the paint, and stolen by Ori. Maxwell against Anderson. And the call on the shot, it sends him to the line. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
At the line for your Rockets.
And the first one at the line is good.
2 shots.
Both free throws good for Maxwell. Hardaway with it. Anderson outside. Back to Hardaway. Olajuwon's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Takes it inside. The slam dunk by Thorpe.
Putting some real power and force behind that drive. Thorpe really gets moving on his way to the bucket.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Hardaway against Smith. Pulls from the top of the key. Hardaway, no good.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
They get a hand on it. Maxwell, the pass to Olajuwon. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Pass to Hardaway. Launches it. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Magic foul. Nick Anderson. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Magic on defense. They trail by 1. Thorpe with a screen on Hardaway. Smith the pass to Thorpe. Tries again, and another shot.
Getting all over the shooter, Grant, using that big frame and long arms to disrupt that one.
The Magic have made 2/3 of their free throws tonight. 6 of 9 to be exact.
One shot.
That free throw good from Hardaway. Now a timeout called by Houston.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
With a big group substitution here. Bullard, he's checked in for Thorpe. Ellie comes in for Orr. Brooks checked in for Maxwell. And it's Cassell in for Smith. Outside Hardaway. Grant outside. To the left side wing. Anderson finds Grant. Shot clock at 5. To the middle. O'Neal. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Olajuwon's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Pass to Cassell. It's Brooks on the wing. For the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Brooks has got the lead up to 3 now for Houston.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Ellie against Hardaway. Here's Royal. Good ball movement here by the Magic. There's the 3. And Hakeem Olajuwon pulls it down. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Pass to Cassell. Olajuwon with the ball. Guarded by O'Neal. Puts one up from 19. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Perfect setup for O'Neal on the alley-oop, giving the young player room to do his thing.
Cassell against Hardaway. Olajuwon left side. Rebound, Grant. Grant's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Anderson kicks to Hardaway. O'Neal a screen on Brooks. It's Hardaway with the drive. O'Neal, Hakeem having trouble with Shaq once more down low.
Understanding the offense. O'Neal showing you his basketball IQ early in his career. That's promising for the future, too.
Outside, Olajuwon. Pass to Ellie. Just 5 on the clock. And he's off on his first shot of the game.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Now, here is O'Neal. Anderson outside. For the lead, Olajuwon with the block. Brooks outside. Ellie passes to Brooks. Here's Cassell. They set the pick. Over Hardaway. Cassell gets the bucket. Cassell's got 7. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for the Rockets.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
Houston making some changes. Thorpe, he checked in for Bullard, and it's Maxwell in for Brooks. And a change for the Magic. Scotty's checked in for Royal. Hardaway passes to O'Neal. And it's Grant in the corner. Pass to Anderson. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Goes up on the wing. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. He's got 10. Houston in the lead. Here's Maxwell. He's got 9. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now here's Hardaway. He's got 10. That gives them the lead. Shaq's got 6 points in the quarter.
Take a look at how Shaq owns the paint. Nobody's getting in his way inside.
Here's Maxwell. Olajuwon inside. O'Neal's there. 5 on the clock. Pass to Cassell. Here's Maxwell. Outside, Olajuwon. Over O'Neal. And the basket by Olajuwon. Hakeem shot over 50% from the floor for his career, and he's around there right now. Pass to O'Neal. Trying to find Scott. Gets it to him. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for the Magic, Dennis Scott. 2 shots.
That's good from Scott. Scott hits them both. The Rockets trail. Here's Cassell. He's got 7. Lets a floater go.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Here are the Magic now. They've led by as many as 11 points. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Shaq. Back to Hardaway. Goes up to the stripe. Rockets with the rebound. Here's Maxwell. He's got 9. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Magic.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
Orlando trailing here. Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Hakeem Olajuwon with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
For the Rockets, Horry comes in for Ellie, and Smith subbed in for Cassell. Shaq kicks to Grant. Scott the pass to Hardaway. Pass to Shaq. Hakeem Olajuwon grabs the rebound. Here's Maxwell. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. Shaq's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Hardaway passes to O'Neal. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Outside Hardaway. 6 to shoot. And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
At the line for the Magic, Penny Hardaway, taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Hardaway. Orlando making some changes. Rollins comes in for Shaq, and Turner subbed in for Grant. Here's Smith. 12 points for him. Here's Maxwell. It's good. Maxwell's got 6 here in this quarter. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Now here's Hardaway. He's got 12. Inside, here's Rollins. The putback. And Hakeem Olajuwon pulls it down. Rollins gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Maxwell's shot is no good. Anderson finds Scott. And he's good on the 3-ball. Scott's got 9 points.
Leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Thorpe with a screen on Hardaway. Smith's shot is good. Smith's got it all tied up now for the Rockets.
Known as a jump shooter primarily, Smith is also skilled at getting it done in close.
The kick out to Scott. The tray. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside, and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play in the third. Rollins against Olajuwon. And it's Houston with another.
That was close to being a foul there. Great concentration from Olajuwon.
1:43 left in the third quarter. Hardaway against Smith. Hardaway kicks to Scott. Beyond the arc. Scott missing again. Now here is Smith. 14 points for him. Olajuwon with a screen for Smith. Outside, Ori. That three off the mark. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Magic. On the wing, Hardaway. Here's Scott. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Scott's got 11 points here in just the second half.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Turner against Thorpe. He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Turner. Pass to Anderson. Out to Hardaway. Five to shoot from 15 feet away. And no good that time. Rockets trail by 4. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Maxwell. He's got 13. Olajuwon drawn the double team. Ori passes to Thorpe. Here's Maxwell. Shoots the three. The shot will not fall. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Magic out in front, up by 4. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And a moment now as we take a look at our... State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Smith is out there with Cassell. Then there's Ori. Then there's Bullard. And it's Thorpe in at the 5. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Here's Smith. The Magic knocking down the tray. Outside, Ori. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
4th personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Ori hits them both. Orlando leading by 5. On the wing, Scott. Pass to Shaw. Shaq with it. Magic moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. And Scott now, top of the key. Bowie the pass to O'Neal. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. That's now 26 points for Shaquille O'Neal. And here's Houston. Here's Cassell. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. He was all alone on that one.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
O'Neal a screen on Smith. It's Scott on the wing. Pass to Shaw. Lets it go from deep. Bullard pulls it in.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Here's Ori. It's hauled in by the Magic. And now Orlando on the break. Shaw, no good. Smith surveying the D. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Rockets.
And he makes the first.
Kevin Smith. 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Here is Shaw. Softly drops in the floater. Shaw's got his first points of the game.
Shaw knew the classic pick and roll play would open things up. Good result there.
Now Smith. Here's Cassell. Pass to Bullard. 4 on the clock. For 3, Smith. The Rockets again can't hit. Magic leading by 4. Here is Shaw. Outside, Scott. And here is O'Neal. Back to Scott. 3-pointer. Here's Havens. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw missing. Olajuwon's checked in for the Rockets. Maxwell comes in for Cassell. Anderson, he's checked in for the Magic. And the second free throw, good.
He did the important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a 2-possession game.
And here's Smith. Poked away. Pass to Bullard. The 3. The rebound by Anderson. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Orlando Magic. They've led by as many as 11 points. Rockets trail by 5. Smith inside, defended by Anderson. Bullard. Here's Ori. Smith outside. Olajuwon inside. Pass to Bullard. Maxwell against O'Neal. It's blocked by Shaq.
How about the powerful denial that time from O'Neal? Get it out of here.
Once again off the mark, Orlando.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here is Shaw, covered by Smith. Pass to Anderson, to the paint, and that one is hammered home.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Ori, and the dunk by Ori.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And how about the force with which the Diesel plays Shaq on attack?
Smith with it, pass to Bullard. Here's Maxwell. And the dunk by Ori.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Magic leading by 3. Out left to the wing. Here's Anderson. It's rebounded by Houston. Here's Maxwell. Pass to Olajuwon. Smith on the wing. Ori with it. to tie it up. Can't hit that one. Scott against Smith. Left side, Scott. Over to the left wing. Horry against Shaq. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Boy, I'm not sure how the league adjusts to Shaquille O'Neal. This guy is so big, so strong, so forceful. Wow.
And that one misses for the Rockets. Thorpe, he checked in for Bullard. And it's Ellie in for Horry. And he sinks the second. Rockets trail by 4. Now here is Smith. Pass to Maxwell. Here's Olajuwon. It's rebounded by O'Neal. O'Neal's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Here's Hardaway. Six on the shot clock. Fires away from way outside. It's rebounded by Houston. Thorpe's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Olajuwon. Another miss by Houston. Magic leading by 4. Anderson outside. Pass to Grant. Puts one up from 19. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Now the Rockets with it. Here's Maxwell. Thorpe with a screen on Anderson. Here's Maxwell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Shaq.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Oh, good on that one. Timeout called. Rockets. Houston making a switch here. Cassell's checked in. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
I was able to listen in on what Rudy Tomjanovich went over with his team. He told us, guys, I need you all to come together right now on both ends. This game is not over, and you need to go out there and take control now. We'll see how it looks coming out of the timeout, guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Royal. Magic moving the ball around. Here's O'Neal. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon.
And sometimes the D has no choice but to foul O'Neal. He's that dominant.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Rockets trail by 6. Smith the pass to Thorpe. Here's Cassell. Shoots over Shaq. Cassell, no good. And it's Orlando's ball. Here's Hardaway. Scores off the crossover. And the Magic lead by 8.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
Thorpe against Grant. From down low. Olajuwon left side. Nice move. He lays it in. Olajuwon's got 28 points for the game.
Gets the defender to sell out on the pump fake, then flips it in.
Hardaway against Cassell. Hardaway kicks to Grant. Anderson outside. Back to Grant. Over Olajuwon. No good from Grant. Rockets trail by 6. Cassell, the pass to Olajuwon. Pass to Smith. Got a piece of it. Olajuwon against O'Neal. It's rebounded by O'Neal. Magic leading by 6. Here's Hardaway. The second chance effort, and the layup is good. Hardaway has got 4 points this quarter.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Cassell kicks to Smith. Pass to Cassell. Here's Olajuwon, defended by Shaq. Olajuwon. Rebound, Grant. Grant's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Hardaway. Smith for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Olajuwon. Olajuwon's got 4 assists in the game. Now Hardaway. O'Neal the bounce pass. Here's Anderson. A kick out to O'Neal. On the wing, Hardaway. Sinks that one from the post. And the Magic lead by 7. And so it's Houston with it. Smith outside. Pass to Olajuwon. Puts the move on. It's rebounded by O'Neal.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Hardaway passes to Anderson. Now, here is O'Neal. That one to fall. Good D by Olajuwon.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
It counts. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And how about the killer cool of Olajuwon? Loves to put the team on his back when the game gets tight.
14 foul.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And an intentional is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
2 shots.
And he is unable to get the second one.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Cassell against Hardaway. And so it's Orlando winning this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Owen, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA.